everybody, this is Crazy Star reporting from my car, my usual Veloster. Unfortunately, I wish this was a happier day, other than the fact that it's rainy and ugly. I am here doing this video to announce that I am closing my channel. My YouTube channel that I've had for many years, I believe 2007, maybe 2008. I am closing it because of something that I'm really not happy about. It's a form of protest, we can say, but I just don't like the idea that people is gonna start getting charged to watch my videos. I do my videos, I publish them online for free. I enjoy sharing videos of me driving on the racetrack, on the street, whatever it is that I'm doing, races. In these years we went through a lot of stuff that I discussed on my YouTube channel. A little bit of hydroplaning happens sometimes, just don't release the throttle. Anyways, I've done a lot of videos in the years about a lot of stuff, and today it's a really bad day. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but the net neutrality has been repealed, and that's something that I really feel personally, because I work a lot with the internet, and trust me, the YouTube channel is not my main source of income, but the internet is something that we've had since the 90s, and back in 1996 there was a rule that was established that was called the net neutrality, and this rule has been a key in all business online to develop, and even my business relies a lot on the internet, as once customers buy my products, I do offer them a service for free, which is remote connections to fix issues with their equipment. And unfortunately, with this repeal of net neutrality, I will not longer be able to offer this service for free. And the same happens to my YouTube channel, which in a way or another will become paid. It's not that I am gonna charge you, and it's not that I am going to make any money off of it, but let me try to make it simple. I don't know how you're watching this video. I don't know if you're watching it using your home connection with the Comcast or Spectrum. I don't know what you're using. I don't know if you're on a cell phone with AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, you name it. There are so many companies, it really doesn't matter. Whatever company is offering you the internet service will start charging the websites to publish their content. In my case, I'm doing a video. It's not that they're gonna charge you to watch my video, but they're gonna likely charge me, or better, they would charge YouTube to be able to display their videos, or else the video would become really slow and choppy. Well, once YouTube pays to make the video visible to customer in whatever network you use, Comcast, AT&T, Verizon, Charter, whatever, once that happens, YouTube is gonna flip the bill to me, and I'm gonna be in a loss, and I would have to charge you. Maybe it won't happen this directly, maybe it happens some forms of added advertising or things like that, but to me the concept is unacceptable. To give you a simple analogy, imagine what would happen if the Department of Transportation of the United States started accepting payments for to let wow, I really need to change my time. We're hydroplaning all over the place. Imagine what would happen if the DOT started allowing car companies to pay to drive faster than the posted speed limit. So let's say Lexus pays the Department of Transportation of North Carolina and says, in North Carolina, Lexuses can drive 90 miles an hour and everyone else needs to stay in the right lane and drive a 60. I mean, I'm driving a Hyundai, I would have to drive a 60, and honestly I would get pretty pissed off having to stay in line with everybody on the right lane while all the Lexuses, they fly by me at 90 miles an hour. The bigger issue is that at that point, if I try to purchase a Lexus, the Lexus is going to be even more expensive because it includes all the money that they have to pay to the DOT to be allowed to travel at 90 miles an hour. So Lexuses, they would be even less affordable. The same is going to happen to the internet. Netflix is one of the key pieces to the puzzle in all this dispute. As what happened is that Netflix has been taking away customers from cable companies. Cable TV companies have been losing tons of money because of companies like Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu. People cancel cable TV and they use these internet companies. Well, with net neutrality, nobody could stop them. But now the net neutrality has been removed, Comcast or Spectrum or Verizon, whatever, I don't know what you're using, now they are allowed to charge Netflix to be able to reach you. So if Netflix doesn't pay, let's say that you're using, example, you're using cable company X, and you're watching the video with the cable, with your home connection with cable company X, and you want to watch Netflix. Well, Netflix doesn't work until Netflix pays cable company X this many millions of dollars, and only then Netflix will be visible for you. This kills the concept of the free internet, because Netflix would have to pay cable company X, would have to pay AT&T, would have to pay Comcast, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, whatever, you name it. Everybody. By the time that they pay everybody, you can forget about Netflix being $9 a month. It's gonna be more than likely 30 or 40, so it's a lot less competitive to cable TV. But what about all the phone companies? Me, for instance, I spend easily a couple of hours a day on the phone with Europe. And I spend just a few dollars every month by using internet calling services in doing so. I know for a fact that my phone company probably hates my guts just as much as my tires are hitting me right now. Wow, it's raining a lot. So the phone companies will be allowed to block services like Skype, like Google Hangouts, WhatsApp, Messenger. They will be allowed to block them, and then they could start charging Skype and all of these to be allowed to be used by the customers. That was a big puddle. So once they get charged, they're gonna have to make their money back, and who's the one that is gonna end up having to pay? It's gonna be us, the users, and I don't agree with this. So you can imagine, I mean, to me it terrorizes me because I really need to do international callings every day, and I cannot spend the 80 cents a minute that my phone company would charge me if I used their international calling plan. I normally use Google Hangout and I get away with about 2 cents per minute. That's a lot more affordable. In other countries, what happened when net neutrality got repealed is that they started selling the internet like cable TV bundle packages. So you buy the internet connection, and then do you want to access YouTube and Netflix, you need to buy the video bundle, and it's an additional $20 a month, and you get to access YouTube and Netflix, Hulu, and all of those. I'm not saying that's going to happen here in the States, or at least it's not going to happen anytime soon, but in a few months it could happen. But what will for sure happen is that these companies, they're going to start charging the websites to be allowed to be seen. And the result is that us consumers are going to be charged more by such websites that they will desperately try to recoup whatever lost money they have. And that to me is unacceptable. It's just terrible. The internet was born free. I love that because you created a website. Creating a website used to cost $20, and then with $20 your website was already visible to the whole world. Now not anymore. Without net neutrality, you create a website and your website may be visible to some, but maybe, and I'm saying this hypothetically, your website could be not visible to people that goes online using AT&T, or it may not be visible to customers using Spectrum internet. And then you know, customers, they say, wait, why can I not see his website? Oh, to see his website, he needs to pay us a couple of $1 million. So then you want to make your website visible and you have to go look for a couple of $1 million to make your site visible to customers. Are you still gonna leave the website for free, or are you gonna charge people to use it? Because I'm pretty sure once you start spending those type of money, you're gonna have to get them back. And that kills the concept of the free internet, which was beautiful. The beauty of the internet was exactly that money were created as a collateral effect. Money were created because millions of people were accessing a service, and even though from each people a company was making just a few dollars, by being so many people it was turning out in millions of dollars. Just think about Google and all the money that they make through advertising, and yet they don't charge you for anything. That's the beauty of the internet, and they want to kill it. There are so many things that were created out of nowhere online. Things like Facebook, a kid from the dorm created and became an absolute internet giant that annihilated anything else online. Those are the beautiful things of the internet that we're gonna miss, because you know, back then Mark Zuckerberg, we don't know how much he spent, but it wasn't even $50 to create a website. If you want to create a website without net neutrality, you will have to face so many fees that you will likely not be able to afford it. And you can bet whatever you want that if the kid of the basement of his parents goes to his parents and asks, hey mom, you mind giving me $3,000 to make my new website? I'm sure it's gonna make millions. It ain't gonna happen. They killed the internet. And because of this, I am closing my website. I'm closing my channel, at least until the net neutrality is gonna be restored. I don't know if it ever will be restored. I sure hope so. But as of now, I am no longer posting videos to my channel. I regret this, and it makes me sad because I like sharing all these videos, even the video that I'm doing right now with my car, which, by the way, I have already ordered tires for, so that I can stop slip and sliding, but at the same time I'm enjoying doing it. I would have loved to share also this, but it won't happen any longer, and I hope you guys understand my point. Net neutrality was what created the internet back in 1996, what made it so beautiful, and I cannot stand that people would be charged to be able to see my videos, and I will not let that happen. I'd rather kill my own channel rather than allowing someone to just capitalize on something that is supposed to be free, because I'm doing this just out of fun and I'm doing it for free, and I don't plan to anybody get charged to see my videos. Also because probably nobody would ever pay to see my videos, but that's a secondary aspect. With that being said, I appreciate you guys taking this little ride with me under the rain in this ugly day. And I appreciated all the ones that they watched all my videos and they commented, and especially all the private messages that I got in the time. It was kind of awkward because I got more private messages than comments, and unfortunately everything has to come to an end, and today it's the end of my channel, at least suspended until they restore net neutrality. I want to thank everybody again for watching me, and hopefully I will see you in the future. Ciao!